G'day, here's my presentation on the endangered eastern freshwater cod, something that's pretty close to my heart, being in our backyard up in just outside of Grafton on the far north coast there. Seen firsthand the decline and the efforts that they're trying to do to get these back up, otherwise known as the Makalokaleli Ike. Um, Clarence River cod, or most commonly known there as the eastern cod. Found in the used to be found in the Clarence and Richmond systems, more so only the Clarence now. Large apex predator of the freshwater in our area. Uh, Close relation to Great Murray cod, Australia's premier freshwater sport fish. They long-live things. They grow up 26 years of age, up to about a metre in length, 40 kilos. I've seen one 108 centimetres is the biggest fish I've seen. And you can see in that photo there that those beautiful, nice green and gold markings all down their side, very distinct. As I said in the intro there, the far north coast of New South Wales on that Clarence River system. On the Clarence there, up from Grafton, you go from the Clarence up to the Queensland border, and you have the Man, Nimboida, Little Nimboida, the Boyd River, all those tributaries. Yeah, they just love that flowing, clean water that you get in the headwaters here that goes over boulders and them nice snags to live in. As I said before, they used to be in the Richmond River, but they're all now extinct. They tried to do a little bit of a breeding program back there, but there was no signs of any breeding results. Here's a few photos of canoe trip we do annually up in the river, the Nimboida and the Man. We go fishing for bass up there, and yeah, that's probably the most beautiful country you can find throughout Australia, I've found. There's a couple of photos of the boys holding some fish, some of the eastern cod that they caught there as bycatch while we were chasing bass. Obviously, that quick photo without lifting them out of the water and a nice release gives them their best chance of survival. The decline in population has been, they were once abundant throughout the system. Now with one of Australia's most endangered species. There are many things caused there: the clearing of land, the de-snagging of their natural habitats, dynamiting on the Great Northern Railway, obviously illegal fishing and catching. Plus there's a couple of introduced species there, obviously water flows, bushfires, etc. Here you got the conservation status of them, obviously protected and endangered in a few different formats there. Here's a few of the current threats that they have to the species. Obviously includes illegal fishing and the removing of the large breeding female population. Climate changes, including droughts, bushfires, floods. There's a couple of photos there after the bushfires up behind Nimboida a few years ago, and what happens to the river. It just turned to sludge. And there's a few of the carp that you get throughout New South Wales rivers that introduce species. A couple of the projects that they have on here, the restocking from the DPI. They go and put a few different lots of fingerlings up in the rivers each year. It used to be only done privately, but now the DPI do a few different programs. I've been out to the farm there at Junction Hill and had a look at the breeding system that they have out there. And obviously Ozfish, which is a great little non-for-profit organisation that does vegetation repair on riverbanks and all volunteers. They've also introduced a 3-month close period during the breeding, season, 1st of August to 31st of October. Really covered massive fines, and yeah, if you've been proved to be fishing or even have fishing gear up in the area of the Clarence headwaters from the Man Embroider upwards. So we got where to from here. Obviously want to keep these fish in abundant population, such a beautiful fish, and they're vital for the system. Obviously the recovery plans that are in place, they need to continue, even be improved if possible. We don't want these to be extinct. There's a few different ways you can do it. Obviously joining that Ozfish chapter, local chapter, and public awareness campaigns, etc. And I left a copy there of a book that a friend of mine's father, Dr. Stuart Rowland, he was the pioneer in actually noticing that the species was on the decline, and did the test to realise it was a different species to the Murray cod. And yeah, it's that's a good little read, that one. It's yeah, he was very good, Dr. Stuart Rowland. So yeah, there's the presentation. Any questions, you can leave them in the comments for us. Thank you very much.